I want to see my grandkids.
Meghan Markle's father, Thomas Markle, wants to meet his grandchildren before it's too late. And he absolutely can't stand that Meghan Markle is stopping him from seeing his grandchildren.
This is a cruel thing to do to our grandparents.
Despite being caught taking fake photos for money before Meghan and Prince Harry's wedding and repeatedly criticizing the couple on TV, Thomas says that he has done nothing wrong.
Well, I've always been here for her. I still love her. I love her forever.
Now, in an interview on Good Morning Britain, this is what Thomas had to say.
I guess I'm very upset. This is a cruel thing to do to our grandparents. Deny the right to see a grandchild.
In California, I can actually sue to see Archie and Lilibet, but I don't want to do that.
And the other thing is, I've done nothing wrong.
There's nothing that points to say I'm a bad guy. Thomas also stressed that he is very loving as a father, and Meghan in fact knows this, and he firmly believes that there is no good reason for the way that he's being treated by Meghan.
I'm a really loving father, and she knows that.
Thomas, who divorced Meghan Markle's mom, Doria Ragland, back in 1987 after 7 years of marriage, mentioned that he observed Meghan change completely as she got older. He went on to say this in reference to the current drama between them now.
Meghan lived with me from the 6th grade to high school. And I never saw anything like that with her.
I never saw the kind of woman she turned into. I'm shocked.
She's not the person I knew as my daughter.
And then from there, Thomas, he added these comments. I think she has an influence on Harry more than he does on her. I'm always here for her. I still love her. I'll love her forever. That will never change. But I want her to reach out to me and let me see my grandkids.
Let me have a little piece.
Then, interestingly, Thomas Markle compared his situation with Meghan to King Charles and his situation with Harry. And this is what he had to say specifically. King Charles has done nothing wrong too, and he is denied the kids as well as I am. Thomas Markle also, back in 2022, he had a stroke, and it was a very scary time, and he hasn't seen Meghan Markle in 5 years. He wasn't there at the royal wedding, also because of this whole scandal with staged photos. And on top of that, he leaked a private letter from Meghan to the press. And Meghan is also not on good terms with her half-sister, Samantha Markle, who took legal action against her for defamation in 2022.
So when the media suggested that she was the Cinderella that just rose up out of rubbish or out of nowhere, no, that is rubbish.
I don't know your middle name. I don't know your birthday. You're telling these people that you raised me and you've coined me Princess Pushy?
And when it comes to that Oprah interview that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry did back in 2021, Meghan referred to her father's involvement with the paparazzi as an unforgivable betrayal. At that time, Meghan also had this to say. I look at Archie, I think about this child, and I genuinely can't imagine doing anything to intentionally cause pain to my child. I can't imagine it. It's so hard for me to reconcile that.
But I knew that if I didn't, that I would do it. And I just didn't want to be alive anymore.
Thomas Markle also had said that he tried to fix their broken relationship multiple times in the past, but nothing worked. And he also mentioned sending Meghan Markle flowers for her birthday back in 2021, but he didn't receive any response at all. And this is such a tricky situation because here you have a father, Meghan Markle's dad, also a grandfather, and he's getting older and getting more sick as the days go by, and he's not able to see his grandchildren. Then again, on Meghan's side, it's like you sold her out pretty much. Like Meghan, your own daughter, Thomas, like you sold her out to the tabloids and have said a lot of things about her publicly, and you're gonna find fault with her for not allowing you to see her grandchildren and not getting involved in her life. I don't know, it seems a little hypocritical there. But guys, I wanna know what you think about this. Is Meghan Markle in the right for staying away from her father completely like this after what he did to her? Or should Meghan Markle forgive her father and kind of mend that family rift? Maybe that's where it's gonna go, but as of right now, she does not want anything to do with Thomas Markle, and no matter how much Thomas pleads, it's like, nope, the blinders are on, the ears are plugged. Meghan doesn't want to hear anything about it. She doesn't want anything to do with him. Really sad to see. I like to see families work, but either way, guys, curious to know your thoughts. Sound off down below. Thanks for hanging out with me in another video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later. Boom.